Theory, ordinary, Perry, rock away, the bearish Terry, soldiers of the obsolete, hunger for the lion's tree, it's all for you, it's love for me, my mother's eyes have learned to see how they walk across the way, copped another, copped another pack today, but fuck, I never back away. Rival to the challenger, teleport to balance. Basically, Norn is the half of the LYONZ. I don't want to say character because he's not fictional. It is who I am. It's just like, I guess the person within me who's very deep and has a lot of raw emotions that he likes to let out. So this is who Norn is. He's just like the darker version of Task, who is in Big Dreams and is way more upbeat with what he's saying. Norn is way more low-key and darker and personal and like writing in his diary kind of thing.
It's my last name abbreviated, which is Salvo, which means a discharge of artillery and like, you know, noise of war, so thought it was a cool name to keep.
Been a hard couple years being in the shoes with the shitty scene. It's only been a few that would come this way and all to what I said.
We met in 2009.
Yeah, we met Anthony, and Anthony was he was a DJ. He was a young DJ, you know, doing his thing, playing parties. He was like doing like bar mitzvahs and shit, you know, like those clans that go to parties and like there's dancers, and he was a part of that at first, but like obviously he had greater ideas and greater goals that he wanted to reach, as opposed to just playing top 40 shit. He invited us to play at this girl's 16th birthday party, like her Sweet 16, which was held at the Telus Theater. Like, who the fuck has their...
Because I was working for an entertainment company.
Who the fuck has their Sweet 16
so they
at
just like kind of put you on all these events.
And we were just super stoked. We all just went on stage, had like a bottle with us, and just like went buck. There's like 8 dudes on stage, just like going up and down. It was a really cool experience. That was the first time we played with Anthony, so it was the first time we had like a stable DJ behind us, like controlling what we were doing and shit. And we were just like super stoked off that one time, and that just started it all off. Next up to the sequence, frequent freaks who get weakened on the weekend. Separate from sleeping, blurry dreams I'm keeping. Put a night above the sky, the moon and I are peeking. The moon and I misreason. In order for my speaking to touch the mind and soul, the heart to hear the words I'm bleeding. It took what, we did scouting for 2 weeks of like locations. We drove to like Montreal. We hiked the mountain, which was really cool.
We went all around.
Yeah, we just drove around for like an hour and a half, 2 hours almost.
North, south, west.
Found spots we liked, noted them down. Abandoned hotel, noted down, we'll be back here. We went back there, cops everywhere. We had to wait an hour for the place to clear out. Yeah. Snuck in, it was pouring rain, it was like fucking dramatic scene. I'm like on the phone with my grandma, like, I can't talk right now, I'm running. Like, this is a true thing.
I was like on the lookout, pretending
he's on the lookout, like texting us
standby.
On standby, like in case anything happens.
It was
he's on the lookout.
Super weird scene.
Run in there, hop the fence, go to the pool, set up quick.
Yeah.
Just ran it as like quickly as we could, and like I was like trying to be like, you know, in my whole actor mode real quick. And Feel the Pain was awesome, man. We just put 2-3 solid weeks of driving down and finding the perfect spots and doing all the takes that we needed to get it done, man.
That's the thing, Eek is a Montreal artist. She's not in hip-hop, but she does her full thing. She's great.
She
got a
is
good voice.
magical.
She plays well.
Her shit live is like...
I like that shit.
Breath of fresh air.
Like,
Eek's like one of my... she's one of like my good friends. We just naturally clicked, and she played music like for I don't know the longest time, and she knew I rapped, so she always wanted to jam. And we would do like open mics at Corcel. Like sometimes she'd just like be playing guitar and I'd be rapping with her. Like we've done that plenty times at Corcel on Sunday nights. So we have that relationship, and I can always reach out to her and ask her if she'd want to be on something. And like I've also done some songs with her on her folk stuff, with where I'm just like kind of lightly singing over it. As I would come around, you had a stroke, creating beauty with a darkened door from my shoes to this. For me, our direction is like it's like this open space, and we can go anywhere we want. Yeah. And I fall in love, and I go off in love, and I fall in love. Evolution has come far. I've gone through the patterns, got new scars, new worlds that gather what you thought of. Informative, but still.